Baby, this Fox host said he is tired of the mess, the Trump mess. Oh my God, Jesus is real. I got clips for you all. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Watch these two clips and I'm gonna come back with some more.
Observation here. If the president didn't know who Proud Boys were and Joe Biden just threw out the name, if he didn't know who they were, why did he denounce them? Why didn't he say, well, I don't know who they are. Can you give me a little bit more information about them and then make a decision about it? So this all remains very puzzling. And for all of you on Twitter who are hammering me for asking that question, I don't care, because it's a question that needs to be asked. And clearly, the president's Republican colleagues a mile away from here are looking for an answer for it, too. So stop deflecting. Stop blaming the media. Tired of it.
All right. John Roberts is tired of it, so we're going to let you go. Thank you, my friend. All right.
So that host was like, he was tired of it. He said, I'm tired of it. He also told Kayleigh McEnany that without doing your innuendos and without deflection and your ambiguisms, can you just please say that Trump denounces the Proud Boys?
I'd like to ask you for a definitive and declarative statement without ambiguity or deflection. As the person who speaks for the president, does the president denounce white supremacism and groups that espouse it in all their forms?
This has been answered yesterday by the president himself, the day before by the president himself on the debate stage. The president was asked this. He said, sure, 3 times. Yesterday, he was point blank asked, do you denounce white supremacy? And he said, I've always denounced any form of that. I can go back and read for you in August 2019, in one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. In August of 2017, racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups. I have an entire list of these quotes that I can go through with you. He has condemned white supremacy more than any president in modern history.
Just to clear it up this morning, can you, naming it, make a declarative statement that that the president denounces it?
I just did. The president has denounced this repeatedly. The president was asked this. You're contriving a storyline and a narrative.
I'm just asking you to put this to rest.
I just did. I read you all of the quotes, and if you need to see them in writing, I will put them in an email. Paula.
So, Kayleigh, can you right now denounce white supremacy and the groups that espouse it?
The president has denounced white supremacy, the KKK, and hate groups in all forms. He signed a resolution to that effect. The president just last week, perhaps you all weren't covering it, but just last week expressed his desire to see the KKK prosecuted as domestic terrorists. This president had advocated for the death penalty for a white supremacist, the first federal execution in 17 years. His record on this is unmistakable, and it's shameful that the media refuses to cover it.
And later on, as I saw today, even on The View, yesterday he did his whole, speech conference like he does, like he does, and he said he doesn't know the Proud Boys. So watch this video.
Last night, when you said that the Proud Boys would stand back and stand by. I don't know who the Proud Boys are. I mean, you'll have to give me a definition because I really don't know who they are. I can only say they have to stand down, let law enforcement do their work. Law enforcement will do the work more and more. As people see how bad this radical liberal Democrat movement is and how weak, the law enforcement's going to come back stronger and stronger. But again, I don't know who Proud Boys are, but whoever they are, they have to stand down, let law enforcement do their work.
Mr. President, you misspeak when you said stand by. That's my first question.
Just stand by. Look, law enforcement will do their work. They're going to stand down. They have to stand down. Everybody. They have to stand, whatever group you're talking about, let law enforcement do the work. Now, Antifa is a real problem because the problem is on the left. And Biden refuses to talk about it. He refuses to issue the words law and order. You saw that last night when he choked up. He can't say the words because he'll lose the rest of the left. So he's got to condemn Antifa. Antifa is a very bad group.
So each time he's under unnecessary backlash, he does the whole Mariah Carey, I don't know her. I said this on one of the comments on The View tabs, and it got a lot of likes. And he does this when he receives a lot of backlash. Now, he has denounced the KKK and racism in Charlottesville. after a killing of a protester in Virginia. He said the KKK, the neo-Nazis, and white supremacists were repugnant to everything Americans held dear. But I mean, at the same time, he doesn't sound sympathetic when he does it. When I watched the clip, he didn't really sound sympathetic when I watched his denunciation of the KKK and the racism in Charlottesville. And also, he isn't a president for the Democratic Party. He's only a president for the Republican Party. And then within my 27 years of being on this earth, I've never seen a president denouncing one party and basically highlighting just one sector of his own party, and that creates that section of divides. And I'm not really sure if he knows he's doing that, which I think he knows he's doing that, because when you just say the radical left, when you just say socialist, when you say this and you say that, you are basically promoting people who don't open a book. You are basically cultifying your base. And I hear this in person. Like, I hear this with customers that I had in the past, these liberals or these socialists and so on and so forth. And it's not a right thing to do as president. You're creating a divide. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please do subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay.